Welcome to Edulution 2.0. Edulution was originally created as an answer to the COVID-19 pandemic when the world went remote and students lost their opportunity to be in the classroom. To help prevent students from falling behind, Edulution filled the gap for those who didn't have Wi-Fi or technology. Edulution has supported the community for over 2 years, filling the educational divide through equity and access, ensuring that all students have a fair chance to learn and succeed in life. Our host is Ms. Pia Rosa, a Bronx-born and raised educator with a heart for her community. Let's start the show.
Hola friends! Welcome back to Bronx Edulution. I'm your host Pia Rosa, and we are going to be having so much fun today learning together. What do you want to learn about? Well, guess what? Today we are going to learn about so many different things.
Hello boys and girls, my name is Ms. Velez, and today we are going to learn about emotions. Our learning target for today states, I can identify my emotion and use different ways to change it. I'd like to make one thing clear though, you don't have to change your emotion if you don't want to. It's only if you want to change it, then we're going to show you ways to do that. Let's get started. How to identify emotions. To identify an emotion, you first have to pay attention to your body. Certain places to pay attention to is, for example, your face. If you're angry, how does your face feel? Are your eyebrows down? Do you have a frown? Do you feel your forehead tense up more? If you're sad, what's going on with your eyes? Are they tearing up? Do you feel tears coming down? If you're happy, what's going on with your mouth? Is it smiling? Do you feel your dimples? Do you have dimples to feel them? Some of us do. It's okay. How about, what else can we pay attention to? What'd you say? Our hands? Yeah, our hands. If we're sweating, maybe we're nervous, right? If we're scared, we can pay attention to our hearts, right? Sometimes when we're scared, our hearts start beating faster. Bum, 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 bum. If we are feeling impatient, maybe our feet might start to tell us something about how we're feeling. If we're tapping on the floor, tap, 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 with our feet, maybe we're anxious. Maybe we want something to happen. So in order for us to know that we are feeling some type of way, this is what we must pay attention to, our bodies. What do you pay attention to when you're feeling nervous? How do you feel when you feel nervous? How does your stomach feel? Or do you feel anything in your stomach at all? Do you feel butterflies going around on the first day of school? Oftentimes, our bodies are the first thing to tell us that we are feeling a new emotion. And that changes every minute of the day because there's so much happening. This is why we are feeling so many different emotions. Okay, boys and girls, so we know how to identify emotions based on our bodies. But now what do we have to do? I know that right now I'm feeling excited because my palms are sweating and I'm super happy. I can't take it anymore. I'm jumping up and down. What do I do? Well, now that we know how we feel, we are internalizing it. We'll put a word to it. So if we're feeling excited, then chances are we're also feeling happy. Another word for these two words, a synonym, can be the word elated. What? Elated? What does that mean? That means you are happy or excited. So let's put it in a sentence. I feel elated when I'll give you an example. I feel elated when I am about to open gifts on my birthday. What about you? I want you to use that word in a sentence. I feel beep when I beep. Try it. I feel elated when I. You do? That's amazing. Now let's try a different feeling. The girl in the middle, she seems to be calm. Another word for calm can be peaceful, or here's a new one. Ready? You're going to sound so smart when you go to your parents or your guardian and tell them this word. The word is zen. Say it with me. Zen. Right. Zen means being calm or peaceful. I'll give you a sentence. I feel zen when I am sitting in my couch watching television. I'm peaceful. How about you? Can you give me a sentence using the word zen? Try it. I feel zen when I... That's really nice. Yeah, you could feel peaceful when you do that. The last feeling we want to talk about today is the word anxious. Now, many times we associate anxious, right, being anxious, with feelings of sad or worried, okay? So if you're feeling sad, maybe you're not crying, but maybe the feeling is actually anxious. What is anxious? Well, take a look at that little boy, right? Right now he has a frown on his face. Anxious means when you are worried. Anxious means that you keep on thinking over and over, oh my goodness, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? What should I do? You keep on thinking it about something that hasn't even happened yet, maybe, right? Or maybe something happened and now you're just thinking about it over and over again. That's feeling anxious, worried. I'm going to give you a sentence to match that word, anxious. And I want you to give me a sentence as well. Let's try it. I feel anxious when I am about to start my first day of school. I feel anxious. I feel worried. What if people don't like me? What if the teacher doesn't know how to say my name? That's when I feel anxious, right? I'm thinking about it so much. How about you? When do you feel anxious? Try it. I feel anxious when I... Yeah, sometimes you might feel anxious when that happens. So now, boys and girls, what I want you to do and what I'm going to show you now are ways to cope with how we feel. So sometimes you might feel anxious and you don't want to feel anxious. What can we do? Here are some strategies to help you. If you are feeling anxious, we can read a book to get our mind to stop thinking about whatever is making us feel that way. We can do some breathing exercises. We can draw a picture. We can meditate. We can play a game with someone. We can also use positive self-talk. What? What is that? Boys and girls, at this moment, if you don't have your parent or guardian with you, tell them, hey, can you come over here? I want to show you something. Or hey, come check this out. Come check what Miss Velez is saying. Parents, I'm going to direct you now. Positive self-talk, the strategies that I'm about to show the child will help them increase self-esteem, improve motivation, curb negative emotion, help with their physical and mental state, reduce stress, and encourage taking risks. All right, boys and girls, let's do some positive self-talk. What is that? Positive self-talk is when you say out loud positive things about yourself. Let's try it. And to help us with that, we have a wheel that we're going to spin. Wherever it falls, that's what we're going to say. Let's try it. Get ready. Which positive self-talk are we going to state? I am loved. Okay, guys, ready? You're gonna say it really loud. I am loved. Come on, you have more energy than that. Say it. I am loved. My mom loves me, my dad loves me, my sister, my brother, my dog, my cat, my bunny. You are loved. How do you feel? Are you feeling better? Let's keep going. Ooh, let's see. That's the winner. Okay, say it with me. I am not afraid. Say it. I am not afraid. One more time. I am not afraid. Then you are brave. Let's keep going. Oh, I really hope it could be that one. Yes. I love this one. Ready? I believe in myself. Say it. I believe in myself. Say it again. I believe in myself. Stand up from that couch and say, I believe in myself. Of course we do. We believe in you too. So boys and girls, that is called positive self-talk. So when you're feeling anxious, use these positive phrases and say them out loud. Feel it. And maybe that can help you change your emotion. All right, boys and girls, let's go back to the learning target. I can identify my emotion and use different ways to change it. Today, we were able to identify emotions by paying attention to our bodies, right? And we found different ways to change it. Some of those ways were to breathe, to draw pictures, to play games with someone. But today, we learned how to use positive self-talk, like I am enough. I can take care of myself. I am worthy of love. These phrases are called positive self-talk. That's what we learned on how we can change our anxiousness if we want to. Because remember, boys and girls, something really important. Only you have the power over yourself.
Do you like coloring? What tool do you like to use to color? Crayons? Markers? Crayons? I love to use markers because markers make everything so much brighter.
Is my marker. And this is the cute little dog named Spot, a little spot around his eye that I'm going to try to draw with you. The head is a little tricky, so please try to follow along. Flat line for the top of the head. Now we're going to curve two sides for the top of the floppy ear. And then we're going to extend on a diagonal. On a diagonal. Close it in. Close it in. I'm going to rest the ear against the side of the face. Step away from the forehead. And go. Whoosh. Nice curve. Whoosh. Nice curve. I'm going to try to make them a little similar. I can't erase, so I'm going to hide the imperfection. This one got a little bigger accidentally. Fix that. I'm going to bring it down a little lower. See how I found the spot right there? That's the center. So I won't have the face lopsided much. There we go. I'm gonna outline, hiding some of my imperfections. That's a beautiful shape for the face. I need a cute little nose. You can do a letter V and then connect it on top. So you have that upside down triangle. Shade it in. You can do chubby little cheeks to the left and to the right, or you can get like a smirky little smile, or a cute little dot for the mouth. Different expression. Now I want slightly different eyes. I don't want just regular circles, okay? I want to do something different. I want an oval on a diagonal, like egg shape, but on a slanted line. And then I can create a little spot around the left eye. Looking pretty good. So now I want you to imagine letter T. I'm going to step away from the chin and do the top of letter T, T as in Tom, and then draw the vertical. See that T? Vertical line. I don't want it too long because this is where the feet are going to end up. So now I'm going to hook the paw to the left. Boom. And you can create little toes right away. Whoosh, whoosh, 2 little toes. And then I'm going to create another paw, going the other way. Preferably the same size, but you know, if it's a little slanted, that's okay. You can always work on that with the outline and shrink it and extend it and make them a little bit more even. So now I want the other side of the paw. See how the two paws are connected here? So I'm going to step away from letter T from the top, and I'm going to bring this paw in to the paw in a curve. This leg to the base of the paw in a curve. I think I said it better this time. Good. So now I'm going to step away and create the other paw that's hiding behind. It's overlapped. 1, 2 toes. 2 toes. Little curves. And all I need to do in a rounded line, I'm going to come out from the cheek, reach for the paw, and come back down to this area. Like that. This area. Oh, cutie patootie. All he's missing is a tail. And you can make whatever tail you want, but just make sure that it's not looking like a fox's tail. It needs to be a dog tail. There we go. He needs a bowl. I'm going to do kind of like an upside down curve. It's not a full frown, but definitely not a smiley face. Now I'm going to do a smiley face. See how the little corners are sticking out a little bit? I'm going to step away and create a bigger frown above. That's going to be the rim of the boat, or of the bowl. I don't know why I said boat. I was thinking of a boat. Edges of the bowl and a big smile, kind of doubling this line. Let's say spot. You can put whatever you want to put in here. It's got a little bone, chewy. He's sitting on his mat. That's the wall space behind him. I'm gonna give him a little ball to play with. I'm going to make sure that I sign my work. And you can come up with different ideas of how to color. You can create a very interesting wall space. Like there is wallpaper behind him, right? You can create. My poor little brown crayon is just a little piece. Somebody needs new crayons. Maybe a red stripe. Subconsciously, I think I'm always going back to the ball that I owned when I was little. And it was an orange ball with a red stripe. You know what? Making it into a sphere. Notice how the stripe is really not a straight line. It's a curve to reinforce the feeling of that form. I've done this before with you. I'm gonna give him a purple bowl. Why not? Bluish mat to sit on. A little bit of a shadow here and there. Better form. And now for my pup. I'm gonna give him a little orange sock, orange tail, orange spot around the eye, orange ear. It's a little too orangey, not very dog-like, so I'm going to actually blend in my orange with a little bit of brown and darken my orange and make it look a little more dog-like. Pink nose. And I might just leave him white like this. Why not? Somewhere in my crayons I had a black one. Just a little fur. That's it. Cutie patootie. Done. Till the next dog. I'll see you later, my wonderful artists.
The Bronx Edulution. We are Bronx Strong.
A. Arthur Avenue. B. Bay Plaza. C. City Island. D. Diversity. E. Edgar Allan Poe Cottage. F. Fordham University. G. Grand Concourse. H. Hunts Point Market. I. Immigrants. J. Joker. K. Kennedy Campus High School. L. Lehman Center for the Arts. M. Montefiore Hospital. N. Night Market. O. Orchard Beach. P. Parkchester. Q. Que Pasa. R. Riverside Festival of the Arts. S. Soundview Ferry. T. Throgsneck Bridge. U. Universal Hip Hop Museum. V. Van Cortlandt Park. W. Wave Hill. X. The BX. Y. Yankees. And Z. Bronx Zoo.
Hey friends, thank you so much for joining me on another episode of Bronx Edulution, a place where we can have fun while learning. It's so important for you to stay safe. There's so many colds and different illnesses going around, and we want to make sure that you and your family are protected. One way to stay safe is by washing your hands and covering your cough. I like to sing the happy birthday song while I'm washing my hands to make sure I get rid of all those germs. See you next time.
The Bronx Edulution. We are Bronx Strong.